October 11th, 0600 in the morning. I made it back to Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn, New York, for this nor'easter that's supposedly coming. And I'm currently rethinking my life and what I should be doing as a 53-year-old man. I think I am 53 now, actually. A late birthday, so it's always a little confusing. Especially for somebody that don't give a shit about that time stuff. Oh, coffee, I guess. I am worn out. These New York City Fire Department delivered me here last night. Love you guys. Freaking love you. Out of all the service work, the fire department's got to be the coolest. Public image, anyway. And probably for good reason. Peace. Note to self. I'm going to try to capture this thought. So knowledge is finite, right? This is a fairly philosophical, as usual, with me, a deeper inquiry into life. But there was a list of some old ladies' advice, and one of them was that don't think people, which I don't think and I don't think older people struggle with this much, but younger people definitely do. You think people are talking about you all the time, right? In reality, we don't give a fuck. Pardon my French. And it's not out of we don't give a fuck, it's out of respect, and we don't want anybody giving a fuck about it. There's no need, right? If there's a need to give a fuck, then it's kind of a problem, generally, with adults anyway. Kids, whew. Never know. While we watch the floods that increase along the southeast coast, it consistently surprises me for someone that has done such a deep dive into academics and the intellects of our society and generally our history as well, alleged history. So I've been gifted with an ability to understand things for whatever reason, physics anyway. People, but the saving grace, because I'll see through things fairly quickly in physics, right? In life's trivials and trials and shit like that. So I can help people generally, and not always myself, but I've got people troubles, not physics issues, which is a common personality type with intellects. But in any case, it consistently surprises me how humbling it is, still at 53, how specific people's experiences in life are, and how much respect their experiences deserve. And not only that, but when it's not given, so you'll see people that you can tell that they don't understand that respect, right? It is a waste of space generally. That's drama, right? I personally, like, this world is there's enough questions out here to keep us guessing forever. Why do we need to play that with each other, And I get that you can play if if there's room to play, people are going to play. It's just ineffective and inefficient, and it's a defeatist deduction. But yeah, so inductive and deductive reasoning will show you the answer to everything that we can explain, right? The problem with those is that they're finite, by their nature, right? Binary is limited because life is not binary. It's actually in between. So, in any case, this note to self, though, and it's something I feel from my heart. I don't think I'll forget it, but it's comforting to understand that with all the understanding that comes with such a deep dive into academics, that people are still the quintessential present and they're the diamond in the universe's rough. Of course, look at who's talking. I'm human. All right. That's right. By the way, just blessings and God's gift. And I personally don't think there's some dude up in the sky on a throne, but I think our unconscious is God, and the universe itself is God. Basically, our understanding of the universe behind our ego, that is God. The thing that keeps your heart beating and all that. Right. And he gives up to us the choices here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be covers it all. He or she, it, whatever. Yeah. I am also halfway delirious. So we were looking at about half an inch to an inch. The farther north and northeast you go, you could encounter 2 to 3 inches. So maybe be prepared on the higher end of the half to an inch spectrum. Over the next few days, though, I think at this point, kind of slept a few hours on this anyway. 2 hours, 4 hours. Which for some reason is about all I usually sleep. I'm thinking of putting up the cruising, at least this way. I might try motor cruising or something like that. But having this boat, this is a huge boat. It's too big for one person. For first of all. Second of all, I've always been a sailboat guy because sailboats are damn near indestructible in a storm. And the ocean is kind of one big storm going all the time. Kind of used to it and all that. But I'm remembering that at this point. I'm not sure I'm up for it again. But not in this fashion anyway. So I got rolled though, which is a sailboat's worst nightmare. So a sailboat or any boat can come underneath a wave. So a wave can roll over on itself. And when that happens, and it's big enough for a boat to be rolled, you come up with breakers. And these breakers, generally a sailboat will get through, but these were too big and rolled the boat and with me in it. So, like they're built, the sailboat is okay, all things considered. But I'm not okay with that. And I'm not sure I want to risk stupidity, to say the least. That got me there. At least some part of it, but yeah, just rethinking life. And I'm gonna turn this boat, I think, into a little apartment here in the middle of New York City. Throw it on ball down there, which happens to be not great, but it's there. And maybe sell this as an apartment in the middle of New York City, in one of the richest neighborhoods in the country. $1 million lots,
many places along the mid-Atlantic coast since Superstorm
and just sell the damn thing.
in 2012. And whenever we start throwing around the name Sandy here at Fox
But she's
Weather,
also a great sailing boat. I don't know. I might donate it to. Who knows?